Now rumor has it she ain't got your love anymore.
Hi everybody.
Hey!
This is Jay and Renee Valentine here with another video blog to bring you a tag video. We were tagged by Miss Alachia.
Yes.
To do a furry friend.
Well, she tagged you.
She tagged me.
And sorry, Alachia, you're going to get me anyway.
So Jay's going to join me for these tags. And tag is tag Furry Friend. We have two of them. This guy right here and then another one.
Right.
And we're going to start off with him and then do the other one in a different video.
Yeah, we're going from our favorite, least favorite to our favorite.
Shut up! You don't need to play favorites.
Toby's my favorite.
Okay.
Well, Strumpet.
Strumpet? Well, she said she's...
Oh, she went oldest to youngest.
No, yes. She was oldest to youngest. She didn't do
But
her favorites.
she did say that.
She said she was a cat person, but that she loved Buzz.
I know.
Okay. Well, anyway, so we're gonna get on to the tag, and like Strumpet and Alachia, we're gonna have the questions at the bottom.
Yep. And they're gonna be doing that.
And so, if you have a furry friend, I would like to hear what your these questions that we're about to answer. I want to hear them about your furry friend.
Right.
I'm looking at you, Desi.
Yep.
I know you have one. I would love to hear about Wednesday.
Yep.
So we're gonna get on. Yes. So we're gonna get on with these questions. Jay, the first question is...
What is your pet's name?
What's our pet's name? Well, our pet's name is Sammy.
Yep.
And it's Sammy with the IE.
Right. And he's named after Sammy from Days of Our Lives.
Which is weird because Sammy does not have an E.
Really?
No, Sammy doesn't have an E on her name.
Oh, okay.
This is Sammy, S-A-M-M-I-E.
Yep.
And his previous name from his previous owner was T-Bone. So you can see why we would change that.
Right.
Not a fan.
Right.
Not a fan at all. So what's the second question?
Second question is, what kind of pet is it, and what breed?
Okay, well this is a dog, obviously.
Yes,
And
La Pedro.
El Pedro.
El Pedro.
El Pedro. He's a dog, and he is a Bichon Frise.
Yes, he is.
And we don't, I wouldn't normally go for a purebred dog, but he's kind of fell into our laps.
Right.
So this is what we get.
Right.
And he's pretty good so far.
So, how long have you had your pet?
Let's see, we've had him for...
Your pet friend. We've had him since May, end of May.
End of May, so he's a really recent addition.
Right.
We weren't planning on getting another dog.
For a while.
Right. But he came along and we couldn't just have him go to the pound, so he's with us. And I think he's happier for it.
Yeah, totally. And bring us a little closer. How did you get your pet?
This is interesting. All right, you can tell the story, Jay.
All right. So how do we get our pet? So in April, we've always seen T-Bone or Sammy. We've always seen Sammy in the neighborhood. There was an older lady in the neighborhood that had him and a Maltese as well. And a lot of times Sammy was very, very hyper, and I didn't really understand how she could keep up with him, and actually she couldn't, because he would get away from her and he would just run off and just get away from her. And it got to the point where she would actually leave her dog, T-Bone, outside.
Yeah, she just left him there and went back into her apartment.
And she would say he'll come back when he's ready.
And then, but he'd be running all over the neighborhood, and it's a pretty busy street, and I was afraid he'd get hit by a car.
Right, so one day she did that, and then Renee and we lured him back to our house because he was out for a good 15 minutes. And so we brought him in, we put him out on the deck, and she finally came over like an hour later and said, "Is that my dog?" And we said, "Yes, he is your dog." And she was like, "Well, do you want him?" And we was like, "Well, we can ask the people at work if they want him." We wasn't sure. And so the next day we decided to keep him. But when we called to tell her that, she changed her mind. She said it'd be too sad.
Like, she didn't want to lose him,
right.
So she wanted him back.
So she wanted to try.
So we gave him back to her because, you know, that was his owner, so we gave him back. Sure.
So like 2 weeks later, she came back and Renee was cooking. It was just like a random knock on the door, and she was like, "Do you still want him?" And we was like, "What?" And we was like, "I guess." So we rushed, we got him, we rushed out, got him a crate, all the stuff that he needed.
And we had a big talk about whether we were going to keep him or not.
Right.
And we decided, you know what? We're going to keep him.
Right.
We're going to try it out.
Right.
So.
And so, that's how we got him. I mean, it's
so,
just in a big nutshell.
Yeah.
That's how we got him.
That's how we got Sammy.
And then the next question is, how old is your pet?
Sammy will be 2 in November.
Yep.
So that makes him a year and
10 months.
10 months. A year and 10 months. So
Yep.
he's still kind of a puppy.
Right.
A little bit. And he kind of acts like it too. So.
Yeah, he does. What are some quirky things about your pet's personality?
What are some quirky? Oh, it's funny. He does this weird. He'll like flip on his back and rub his back, and he makes his weird noise. It's funny.
Right.
He does that.
And we're still getting to know him and learn a lot of his quirks.
Yeah, he's not too quirky.
Right.
He doesn't like to be left without a human nearby. He likes to be near people.
Right.
Very people. As you can see, he's very much a lap dog, and I'm not used to having a lap dog, so I'm just now letting him onto my lap, and I kind of enjoy it a little bit. I feel guilty almost enjoying it. I don't know why.
Yeah, because Toby's sitting there.
Toby's not like our other dog is not a lap dog.
Right. And with Sammy, he thinks he's a big dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's funny.
So when we take him to the dog park, I mean, there's a Jersey Girl. A Jersey Girl is this humongous Great Dane that stands about this tall.
Yeah, she's huge.
And Sammy chases her. He chases her.
Yeah, Sammy will chase, and he will bark at her face. Like,
right.
He's very much, I am as big a dog as you type dog.
Now, he doesn't have the small dog mentality or the yapping and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's not very yappy. He just yaps when, I mean, he's very much better with the yapping. He used to yap all the time when he wanted something, but now we don't give him things when he barks.
Right.
That's just not the way it works around here.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. So, what does your relationship with your pet mean to us? What is his relationship with us?
I'm actually loving Sammy more than I did. You know, when you get a new dog, you don't often love them at first sight, depending on how they come into your life.
Yeah, depending on how they come into your life. With us, it was more like a kind of a rescue situation.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna rescue this dog, and I want to take him to the pound.
And when we got him, he didn't really know how to sit. He didn't know how to sit.
He didn't know anything.
He wasn't trained.
He wasn't trained at all, and he was chewing up things left and right.
Yes.
So it was frustrating at first.
So it was almost like getting a bad kid.
Yeah. But now he doesn't chew up things nearly as much. He does better being left alone. He knows how to sit. He knows how to wait, which is huge for us.
Right.
Those are 2 huge things.
Because like when we feed them, we make them sit and we make them wait until the food is down, and we give them permission to eat. You know. So I mean, because that's just something that we do, and I mean, they're respectful and they're thankful for that.
So long story short, I'm happy to have him. We're good friends right now, but I'm starting to love Sammy.
Yeah, he's pretty cool dude.
Even Jay's starting to love Sammy.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. So, what are some of your favorite pastimes with your pet?
Well, I like to play laser pointer, and Jay does too with Sammy. Sammy goes nuts over the laser pointer, like more than our other dog. Like he'll like. Well, yeah, maybe we'll show that in a different video.
Yeah, we'll make a video of him going after the laser.
So he is relentless. Like he won't stop chasing the laser pointer, and he's relentless with it. And it's hilarious. So we love playing with that. And he'll spend like the next hour looking at the ceiling and everything for the laser pointer.
He'll be like. You know, looking for the laser pointer and stuff like that.
And we like to take him to the dog park.
Yep, we take him to the dog park.
We love that. It's a fun thing for us to do.
Yeah, so those are some things that we like to do with our furry friend. Question number 9.
Question number 9.
What are nicknames that we have for Sammy?
Let's see. Sammy is Sammy.
Yep.
Sammy has only acquired, I think, one other nickname.
I think so. I can't remember what it is.
Fat ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because he has a very wide butt.
I think it's a
trait thing.
Because So you see how I'm sitting on the couch and I'm not all the way on my ass. I'm kind of. I'm on one cheek. So Sammy will sit there one side like this right here, like I got the badonkadonk.
Yeah, and he has a very wide bottom.
Show the camera.
So show the camera. See, very wide bottom. I know. Very wide bottom. So that's Sammy. So we've got our 9 questions answered, and this is a newer edition. So I think he's turned out to be a good dog. I was worried at first that he was going to be a bad dog, but he's turned out to be a pretty good dog.
Yeah. So it takes a lot of patience, and it takes time and consistency.
Very much so.
And I'm glad that you're able to do the consistency because you know how I get sometimes.
Yeah, I know. But Jay's a good dog owner as well.
I am.
So that's our first furry friend, tag furry friend.
And you consider yourself tagged.
Everybody out there, you're
that
tagged.
is watching it, you are tagged.
I would love to hear more because I love pets. So let me know what's up with your pet.
Right.
All right.
So
and you can also find us at valentine.com. I'm gonna plug our website with every video. Hopefully everybody doesn't mind, but I like people to know where they can find us.
Right.
So all right. Well, thanks guys. Bye.
Bye.